Let me say something dangerous. The people you desire reveal who you are, not who they are, who you are. Welcome back. I'm Law, author of Enunciate Your Needs. In this episode, we're talking about desire, but not surface level desire, not damn she's fine desire, not girl he got money desire, not even the they look good together desire. I'm talking about what your attraction patterns reveal about your psychology. Collectively, let's break the fourth wall. Because let's be honest, some of us don't have a type. We have a trauma pattern. Desire is deeper than lust. Would you agree? The people you constantly pursue reveal much about you. It reveals your self-worth. It reveals your wounds, your insecurities, your emotional maturity, your fantasies, sometimes even your lack of discipline. You ever notice how some people keep dating the same person with different names, different haircut, different zodiac sign, different Instagram aesthetics, same dysfunction? Because attraction, it's not random. Like, you are drawn toward what feels familiar, to what feels validating, exciting, even unresolved. And unresolved things have magnetic energy. I started noticing something in my own life. The women I was attracted to during certain seasons, they actually matched where I was emotionally. Example, when I lacked clarity, I attracted confusion. When I needed validation, I chased attention. When I became more grounded, my attraction patterns changed. And when I became more honest with myself, that is when exactly what I asked for appeared. So let me ask you something honestly. What does your dating history say about you? Not them. You. Some people swear all my exes are crazy. And at some point, you gotta ask, well, why does crazy keep recognizing you? Framework time. 3 pillars we're going to discuss. The 3 things that desire often reveals. First one, your self-worth. The people you tolerate often reflect what you think you deserve. If you accept inconsistency, tolerate disrespect, chase unavailable people, you may not have an attraction problem. You may have a self-worth problem. Now, collectively, let's break the fourth wall. Because let's be honest, some of y'all are not attracted to peace because peace feels unfamiliar. And that uncomfortable feeling makes you nervous. So you go back to what? What you're familiar with, what you're used to. Chaos feels exciting. Anxiety feels passionate. And uncertainty feels intense. But intensity is not intimacy. Let that land. Second pillar of our framework. Desire reveals your emotional maturity. The emotionally mature version of you does not pursue the same things as the emotionally wounded version. That line matters. Because sometimes growth means that your standards change, that your pace changes, that your attraction changes. You ever revisit somebody you used to want? Facebook is great for that, eh? And then you realize that you were emotionally unemployed back then. Like, no benefits, no stability, just vibes and poor decisions. Why? Anyway, our third pillar, desire reveals your unhealed wounds. Now, this is the uncomfortable one. At least it could be. Because sometimes we desire people who reinforce how we secretly feel about ourselves. Like, if you secretly feel unseen, unworthy, emotionally unsafe, you may pursue people who confirm that feeling. Not intentionally, subconsciously. That one hit me a little bit, not gonna front. We live in a culture obsessed with chemistry, right? But chemistry can exist inside dysfunction. Toxic relationships have chemistry too. Trauma bonds have chemistry. Manipulation has chemistry. Chemistry alone proves absolutely nada. I remember being attracted to someone once and realizing later I didn't actually like her. I liked how I felt when she validated me. To be even more transparent, the way she would just look at me. Like she saw something in me that I struggled seeing myself. And when I would see her just gaze at me, it was like, damn, I wish I saw myself like that. And I found myself performing, trying to be that person that I wanted to be, that I saw her see in me, that I didn't believe existed and was there. My bad. I think she knows who she is. That realization changed me. The people you pursue often mirror the relationship you have with yourself. Like, if you abandon yourself, if you ignore your needs, if you even avoid honesty, you'll likely attract dynamics that reflect that. Let that land. And some of y'all are dating potential. Love that P, right? Not people, potential. You're out here emotionally investing in downloadable content. He or she's not available yet, but after the update, they will be. And this is exactly why erotic intelligence matters, because it teaches us awareness of desire. It teaches us honesty about attraction. And it teaches us discipline around emotional impulses. So you stop pursuing people for unconscious reasons. I have a framework in my Enunciate Your Needs book that we'll start discussing more throughout this season. The goal is not to stop desiring. No. The goal is to become conscious of why you desire what you desire. That changes everything. And if you've been following me and following this season, you're starting to realize certain themes, right? Certain patterns, certain foundational pieces that are so necessary. And honesty with self is one of those pieces. Fellas, specifically, be honest. Are you pursuing connection, validation, ego, access, attention? Guess what? None of those things are the same. Only you can be honest in answering that question. And to my ladies, sometimes being desired is not the same as being valued. Some people pursue beauty, status, and fantasy without emotional capacity. Your attraction patterns are trying to teach you something. The question is, are you actually paying attention to what those patterns are saying to you? And some of our patterns are like screaming from the mountaintops, like, hey, and we just walk around like, la, 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 la. We're not hearing it. It's like our bodies, right? Our bodies are forever signaling when something is off, when something is wrong. Ever have a toothache and ignore it? Say less, right? The same is with our patterns. The same is with our desires. The same is with our choices. Desire is not just about what you want. It's about what your pursuit reveals about you. Because the people you chase often expose the parts of yourself that you haven't fully understood yet. And that's the beauty of the journey. The journey allows us to be able to discover these parts of self. So ask yourself, and this goes for all genders, however you identify, what pattern in your attraction history took you the longest to recognize? And again, if you have a peer group, if you have people that are just close to you, discuss this question together. What pattern in your attraction history took you the longest to recognize? I appreciate your time. I appreciate your energy. Till the next time.